Hey guys, it's Lee. Welcome back to my channel and to another month end empties, though this is May and June combined. Haven't long got back from Mallorca for my birthday, which is why I'm a bit late doing this. Although saying that, it is only the 1st of July, so hey. Yeah, I'll start with the waxes. I've got some that went rather gooey. So sorry, after trying to sort out the speakers then when I saw them loads of feedback. So my figures, May, no wax came in, 14 pieces of wax went out, which brought my total to 6,238 pieces of wax. None came in June and 15 went out, so that takes it down to 6,223. So yeah, I am slowly getting my way through it, which is down from the opening of 6,360. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So that's that. Yeah, so as I said, some of this wax did get gooey, so I do have the rubbish bag here. And as you can see, the house is still in complete disarray. Yeah, still don't have any doors. I'm in the process of taking the door supplier to court for just continually not turning up when they say they will, so that's fun. So yeah, anyway, the entire house is still upside down. I'm not sure it'll ever be finished, and at this point I'm not sure I actually care. So I warmed through some fluffy fleece. Love this one. It's such a nice scent. I give up. One that went really well, it wasn't this that went gooey. It was the other bar I've got here, but this was butter pecan layer cake, which I had off Melissa, and it's a Rose Girls one, and it's butter pecan cake, cup of cake, vanilla icing and toasted almonds. And this was the one that caused all the drama. So this was Keep It Sassy by Scentsy. Finished this off. And its playful sparkling lemon brings out the sweet side of cherry blossom and sugar cane. Well, it certainly brought out more than that. Yeah, chuck that in there. Warmed through some Valente London, white neroli and lemon. This was a really nice scent. Finished off the Strawberry Breeze from Rose Girls. This was another one I like. Small bit I had off Melissa. So this was strawberry pound cake, sun and sand, Yankee candle type, sea and sol, Sol de Janeiro type. Finished up a bar of whipped vanilla pear, and this is a luxuriant caramel glazed tops baked pear and whipped vanilla. Yeah, I'm not overly keen on that one. Finished up my Mandalorian Era of Adventure, or one of them. So this is silver mint, like Mandalorian armour, surrounds crisp bergamot and earthy sweet geranium, while a touch of eucalyptus and bright orange zest hint at the adventures ahead. And I love that one. I'm glad I've got a few more bars left. Then I warmed through some more from Rose Girls by Melissa, and this was another one that ended up gooey from the melty wax. So this is Walking the Plankton, Dragon Fruit, Black Cherry and Fresh Picked Strawberries. That was a nice one as well. Then some Strawberry Lemon, if it will pick it up, maybe not. So this is fresh strawberries add a sweet surprise to lemon zest and vanilla buttercream, creating a perfectly delicious confection. And it's quite nice. It is starting to lose scent a bit, so I think that's going to be in my well, both of these I think will be my July used up, because that's all gooey and that losing scent, so get them gone. Warmed through some Ted Eva scents, Food Bank Charity Wax, and I think this is like blueberry muffin. So that was quite nice. Warmed through some New Pastures Home Nordic Ice Wax. I don't have the scent notes for this, but it was really nice. It's quite fresh. It's almost like a fresh, minty, fresh cut grass. That may be completely wrong based on scent notes, but that's what it smells like to me. And then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I warmed through some of my favourite Black Hood. Again, this was one I had off Melissa. And this is chestnut and smoky woody accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla and red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and neroli essence. And it's just such a good scent. I mean, I've had this over 2 years and it's still a really strong scent. Really do love that one. So that's the waxes. While I'm here, I may as well do the oils. So I've diffused some oils over the last 2 months. One being Neom's Perfect Night Sleep, which is lavender, chamomile and patchouli, which is that one. Then we've got Waves Essential Blend made by Inis Aroma, and this is, does it say? No, but it's, I mean, I can't, yeah, it's one that I haven't used a huge amount, but I will buy more. It's really uplifting and grounding at the same time. I do really enjoy diffusing that one. I diffused some of the Scentsy Vetiver Pine, which is earthy masculine notes of I've got votives, but that's not, I remember this was typo. Pine weaving through soft patchouli mist. I think it's vetiver. Masculine notes of vetiver and pine weave through soft patchouli mist. And that's a really nice one. I do still have quite a bit of that left. Then is this the one I've, no. Winter Walks by the Essence Vault. Is that a minty caramel scent? Warm through or diffuse some Indian Island by the White Collection, which is amber, vanilla and coconut. Somewhere. Then I think this is the one I finished off. Oh no, this. Oh, I think I couldn't get any more out of here, even though there is a tiny. Oh, actually, I could just pop the lid off. So this was Mandarin Infuses Dapper Cedarwood and Coastal Eucalyptus with a fresh citrusy spirit, which was Clementine Cedar, which I think might have been a Father's Day one. And then lastly, this is Tyler Aromatherapy Pot of Herbs. And this is just beautiful for the summer. So Ellie launched a series of bug repellent candles in like reusable flower pots designed for outdoors. But she also released the oil, essential oil, and the reed diffuser. And the idea is that there's stuff in it that bugs don't like. So there's, I think it's eucalyptus, citronella, and basil, I think. And it's got very much a Mediterranean vibe. This was really nice when the weather was hot. I do really enjoy that. So that's what I've diffused. And then I'll pop those in the drawer. And then I'll grab my little bag of bricks and go through the other bits. So I finished off a bag of Price's tea lights. I'm just going to chuck these straight in the bin. Actually, I will grab this one there. Yeah, let's do the candles next. So I burnt up a golden sandalwood, which was really nice, and this was by, I want to say, Wax Lyrical, maybe? Or Colony Candle. Either Colony Candle or Wax Lyrical. I think they're the same company. I finished off my Jo Malone Pomegranate Noir Small Travel Candle. So really enjoyed that one. And then I refilled one of my Tyler Aromatherapy coffee cups with the sticky ginger chai. That's a really nice scent. It is ginger, cinnamon and nutmeg pure essential oils, which I can't tip it over because it's setting. I've not long blown it out. So there's that one. I finished up the Flora Candle Company Winter Honeysuckle and Elderflower candle. That was really nice. Enjoyed that. This was I bought two of these, and I mean, great in theory, but the problem is that because coconuts are flammable, the wick is very much undersized so that it doesn't like melt to the end. It kind of did there as the wick is off centre, but I wouldn't buy. I do have another one of these to use up, but I wouldn't buy any more of them. And then this was the Parisian Violet 2-wick candle from Asda. That was nice and quite light, but I did enjoy it. And then the last candle was Happy Kwanzaa by Bath and Body Works. Now this was one, it was a bastard of a candle, I must be honest. You can see there the massive black mark, which also melted the label. The wicks seemed very thick, and you had to be careful because it just burnt so quickly and the flames just got so big that it was literally, I lit it, was watching a bit of TV and thought, ooh, go and make some dinner. Came back, there was like smoke pluming out of it, that had melted, so I had to be very careful burning that one. It's very rare that I ever have trouble with Bath and Body Works products, so that was a disappointment, but I mean, it is what it is. I kicked off a Coastal Sunset Scenty Fragrance Flower, so that's in the ensuite. Started off a Scenty Car in Polar Bear Hug, which was the Eskimo Kiss scent before it was rebranded. Finished off my Tallow and Ash Date Night laundry detergent. So this is a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and it's really nice. Finished off my Bath and Body Works Leather and Brandy foaming hand soap. This was really nice, really enjoyed this one. Not quite, very much a masculine scent. And then lastly, this was a Dr. Beckman's Laundry Scent Booster. and this was Violet Blossom. And I did enjoy it. I do still have loads of the Scentsy washer whiffs. I tend not to use this sort of stuff at the moment, just because I think when you combine it with like different detergent scents, and I mean sometimes I do use it on my running stuff, just because when I'm getting hot and sweaty then the fabric smells quite nice. But apart from that, I don't tend to use a lot of it anymore. But yeah, so that's what I've gone through in May and June. So yeah, I almost didn't do it because all this was like mounting up, and I was like, oh, let's just bin it. And I was like, no, let's just do the video, get it done. So hopefully I'm back on track now for doing one at the end of July, although I am going to Jersey for the Trail Half Marathon at the end of July, so it might be just before the end of July or early August, but I will try not to miss this month. Yeah, so there we are. Right, thank you for joining me, and until hopefully next month I will catch you all soon. Bye.